I'm now joined by Jason Morgan, Chief Executive of the Charlton Athletic Community Trust. Jason set this programme up way back in 1992 and is famously referred to as one man and a bag of balls. And that was for his heroic efforts in getting a whole new generation of football fans in the area back onto the radar of the football club. Jason, Sean's been explaining to us about some of the diversity in the projects that you're involved in, but you really are, as an organisation, on a huge scale. And I believe you've been working in South Africa for many years now. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, no, we had a successful programme in the UK which took police officers and put them in Charlton kit and broke down barriers in the community. And we got an opportunity through a request from British Airways to take it to South Africa alongside the Metropolitan Police Service and started a 3-year programme with funding from the Foreign Commonwealth Office in Johannesburg. And so successful that was that we were asked to do Cape Town, and now we're in Durban. And simply, you know, breaking down the barriers, community cohesion, alongside key stakeholders, with British Airways and the Metropolitan Police, and using football as an education tool and a diversionary activity. And I think it's been so successful here, hence we knew it would work there, and therefore being in the country for 7, getting on for 8 years.
Where does Charlton Athletic Trust's funding come from in general?
It's a whole range. I mean, it's a private sector, it's a public sector, it's a third sector. I mean, we're realising more so now that you know, it's key stakeholders and tri-partnerships that allow projects and programmes to work. And we're embedded in the community, and funding comes locally. It comes from government pots, but a lot of it comes from the private sector. And I think you look more so corporate social responsibility now. Companies want to invest in programmes like ourselves that embeds them in the community, engages with young people from different groups. And I think, you know, I've been at the football club 15, 16 years, and I've seen how sponsors have come in and wanted names on shirts or around the ground and in programmes, and that's changed over the last couple of years. You know, they want to put money, not necessarily shout about it with branding, but they want to put money directly into community initiatives, you know, disability programmes and social inclusion programmes, and put something back, and we're lucky that we've reaped the benefits of that.
Yes. And so there is an opportunity for the business community, and that's both, I guess, nationally and locally?
Yeah, I mean, we've got some big local partners, and I think we can brag 200, probably getting on for 250 partners associated with the trust. But I think when you've got a reputation like we've got, and we work hard to get that reputation, it gets other audiences and other agencies looking at it on a far wider scale. So hence I think we move it from locally to national tables, and especially, you know, through central government, because we are making a difference. You know, we are impacting on the lives of so many young people, and we're producing such positive outcomes. I think the net widens, and a lot of key individuals have wanted to come down and see the work that we're doing.
Yeah. Now, you mentioned a buzz expression, corporate social responsibility, and that's something that I totally agree with. But today's climate's pretty tough, and certainly if you're talking to brand managers and people who are driving a business forward, they're going to want to look at some sort of returns on their investment in addition to social responsibility and investing into the communities. How many people do you actually engage with, if that's the right word?
Well, if you look at the numbers of staff that we've got to allow us to engage with young people, I mean, over the, like you touched upon, the 17, 16 years that we've been working, we've got 40 full-time members of staff, supported by just short of 200 casual coaches. You're engaging around about 7,500 kids a week. We're in over 111 schools a week, but you've got a reach of, you know, 250,000, 300,000 young people on a yearly basis.
Wow, I mean, it's an amazing number, that, and I guess also, if you've got the young people, you've got access to parents and friends and family as well in an indirect way. Yeah,
I mean, we're finding a lot of our stuff obviously will go straight into the young people because it's at schools or centres like we've got here. But a lot of information that we give them goes home, and a lot of education work is designed to go home, to educate the parents as well, and to get feedback about what they're eating of an evening, because some of your good work that's done in a classroom can be undone at home.